Here is a very straightforward message to those of you that think you don't have impact because you don't have a big follower count. Oh. The following program is rated TV MANOC. It contains a big pair of nuts directly on your chin. It is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised. What's going on, fam? It's your boy Papa Swolio back with some more nuts on yo chin. If you're not yet subscribed, obviously you should subscribe. Click the button, like the video, make sure to comment. Of course, only if you like it, but if you like the beard, come on, doesn't it deserve a like? Doesn't it? Well, welcome back, Beaches. Reminder that the Fuck Your Pink Drink special is ending soon, so if you want to grab yours, as well as never go full Steve, because Steve is still going, so we're going to keep on making sure that no one else turns into one of those jabronis, but you can get that gear over at swolenormousapparel.com only for this week, so make sure you go check it out. A lot of you have been following the latest videos I've done, the Daily Swole episode with Alan Roberts, and of course the video about Steve Cook, and how Steve Cook said because Alan only has 18,000 followers on Instagram, that he's not going to have any real impact. He'll never have any real impact because he doesn't have as many followers as Steve Cook because he has 2.5 million. But let's talk a little bit about impact. First, a lot of these follower counts are completely inflated. They're just BS dead accounts that never got deleted, and you can tell by the engagement on people's accounts. You might have 2.5 million followers, but you don't have the same ratio or the same engagement in many ways that someone like Alan or myself has. Engagement is completely different, and whether or not people are saying, ooh, thumbs up or bicep flexing or cool, or they're actually giving long responses, giving in-depth feedback and engaging with their audience. This is why it fucking pissed me off. That's why I'm not done with this shit yet. You can have impact on your kids. You don't have to have a fucking Instagram account. You don't have to have any followers. You can have an impact on your children, on your coworker, on your husband, your wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, your parents, your best friends, your relatives, people that just observe what you post online. Maybe you do have a small account, but they see what you're doing. You live by example. Don't talk about it. Fucking be about it. That's why I say I don't practice what I preach what I practice. This is what I do. The only stuff I talk about are things that I do or things that I've had experience with. I don't talk about shit or do shit that is out of my expertise, like Steve and personal training. He should not be training anyone. He can train himself. He could be a pretty boy and train himself. That's totally fine. He could have his sponsorships. He can have his abs. Totally cool. I don't think anyone was saying anything against it. When you step outside your fucking lane, that's when you step on people's toes, and he stepped on Alan's toes, and Alan called him out. Steve complained and whined and bitched and moaned. You can check my last video out about that. But here nor there, let's talk about your impact. Why should you take care of yourself? For your own health. Okay, cool. Putting body positivity, fat acceptance, what you like and dislike, the foods that you enjoy, the cravings that you have. Forget about you. What about the people around you? What about your family, your kids, those people that depend on you? You lead by example. You have an impact on those people. You have an impact on many more people than you think when you lead by example. When you train hard in the gym, people see that. No one cares if you're obese in the gym. No one's looking at you and criticizing you, but they see if you're working hard. People notice. No one's watching you and analyzing and making fun of you, as some of you think when you have gym anxiety, but people are watching you if you put in effort. People notice if you're training hard, if you're doing an exercise properly, if you're pushing it. Inspire people with your training. Inspire people with your nutrition. Inspire people with your outlook on life. Inspire people. You can have a ton of fucking impact. Look, I don't have as many followers as Steve Cook. I also want nothing to do with him or any of his followers or his fans or people that buy into that surface level bullshit. I'm trying to get to something deeper than what the fitness industry, that fucking little bubble, tries to promote with just fucking fat loss supplement bullshit, just the garbage, the fit teas, the detox, the fucking shreds, the 30-day challenge bullshit. That's the industry that we can just kick off a cliff. Good fucking riddance. We got to talk about the things that impact each and every single one of you and the people around you the most. So the next time you think that you might not be having an impact because you don't have 18,000 followers, maybe you have fucking 100, maybe you have 50, maybe you have 5. But what about the people in your real life? What about the people whose lives you touch every day? Literally the people that depend on you. And maybe you don't have kids, but you probably have a significant other. You have a friend. You have people that are relying on you for support. You might not realize it, but you can be that rock. You could be that support. You could be that inspiration. I sent a Swole text this morning out to my members, and I said that be selfish to be selfless. Fill your cup. That's our pillar number 4 of the 7 pillars of Swolenormous. When you fill your cup, when you're taking care of yourself, you can take care of those around you, and you will impact people. Look, I've been doing the podcast every single day. I'm making videos here fucking every day for the last few years. And I was doing the live cast for 0 people, for 5 people, for 1 person. I would see the little live views tick up and down, up and down. You know, live views and doing a live podcast is completely different than anything else that people do. It's completely different than edited video. It's completely different. You know, the Daily Swole is an experience, and a lot of you are there every single day. So I love you for that. And I appreciate it. If you want to find the links to the other channel at the Daily Swole, just check the link in the descriptions in the related channels too, but go live every single day. We build this stuff together. We inspire each other, and the impact that would not have been spread in the Swolenormous community. The Swole fam wouldn't exist if I had quit, if I had thought that maybe I'm not having an impact. I just kept on putting stuff out there. Shared my experience, shared what I've done in the gym, my expertise, my education. You know, I know what I know. I know a lot about what I know a lot about. Just sharing my shit, having an impact, spreading some fucking good nuts, putting some good sack around. That's why this kind of bullshit pisses me off, because you get one of these people that does not deserve the fucking people that they have following them. If you're disrespecting 18,000 people, what the fuck does he think about 2.5 million? He's full of shit. I would never say that. Ever. The fucking impact. He knows nothing about engaging. It undermines all the shit that he's done, you know? Does it judge Steve Cook's complete character because it said that one thing? It shines a light on a pretty dark corner that's never been fully explored, if you catch my drift. So, no, you can't explain someone's life on a fucking comment or an Instagram DM, but it sure does lead to some more questions about the authenticity and the true intention behind these people, himself and others included. And that's what social media does, allows us to communicate and allows us to all have a fucking impact. That's why Alan fucking got to him, because Alan has a fucking impact. He just proved himself by actually fucking answering and DMing him. Literally showed the fact that he has an impact. Steve's obviously not that bright. Obviously. It's fucking evident. Just contradicting himself, literally. But it's just, it's disheartening, because if you're knocking on 18,000 followers, what about all of you that have 100, that have 50, that have 5? You all have a fucking impact. You absolutely have an impact. Having an impact on one fucking person makes a difference. It really does. It really does. And when you grow a community like I have, like Alan has, you get to the point where you get a lot of positive feedback. You get a lot of people, a lot of massive success stories. I'm sharing them every single day on the Daily Swole. Like, we had the accountability meeting today. Went through like 10, 15 posts of just people crushing it. And it's extremely humbling. But it also shows that you could have a massive impact if you actually put the good shit out there and you help people. And you don't knowingly put yourself in a situation where you're harming people like that jabroni. I mean, authenticity is everything. Your intent is everything with your message and what you're putting out there. So in your circle, that's what this video is really about. I know I went off on a couple different things, but this video is really about your inner circle, your followers, the most important followers to you, your family, your kids, your coworkers, your friends, people that you fucking care about that are literally in your life. Have an impact on them. If they want to tease you or fit shame you, trust me, every single person that I've spent a lot of time around, that spent a lot of time around me, I am just doing my thing. I'm leading by example, and they tend to form and start to eat better and train more. They just start to. I don't push them. I encourage them. I'll answer questions. Sometimes I'll be like, come on, you gotta start doing, but they have to be their own person. But they come around because they see the benefits. They see how consistent I am. They see the results. They start to feel it and they start to believe it. And some people just takes time, but you absolutely can have an impact. So that really got under my fucking beard. And I wanted to, rant a little bit more about that and really lay that down, that you have a fucking impact. Like, drop in the comments below who you hope to have an impact on. What are you doing this for? What are you training for? Who are you trying to be healthy for? Not just yourself, but aren't there those around you that you're trying to support, that you want to be healthy for, they want to be a good example for? Drop that in the comments below. And remember to check out Swolenormous Apparel for the Fuck Your Pink Drink gear, the Never Go Full Steve, limited time only. Go check it out. And of course, if you want to join the Swole fam, learn more about the 7 pillars of Swolenormous, all those download links and learning more about our community and memberships, you can check the link below, swolenormousx.com. That's where you go. You'll see the 7 pillars download. You'll see all the stuff about our community. You can learn more about the Swole fam and all that good shit. I'll see you real soon for some more NOC. Yas beaches. Peace out. Put that big ol' hefty sack Big ol' hefty bag of nuts.
Ay, all of y'all talking, but I just went. Papa Swolio put nuts on their chin. Like Everson K2 get mounds of cash. Looked in the crowd, saw my name on the ass. You made them bands, now your money is spent. I stash away about 40%. Empire with honey like I'm Gary V. My bennies are blue, but the product is gray. I'm dropping slappers to hell with an album. Might fuck around and go see Jimmy Fallon. I multiply while you pay.